streaming today on my phone seems to be a little bit of an issue with the DSTV. We've got some rain. I don't know, Kare. We'll see. But I am going to be a little bit behind on this game. But it is Pirates versus Moroka Swallows, the original Soweto derby, the original one. For Chiefs fans who don't know, there was the Soweto derby before our Soweto derby with the Pirates. It was Moroka Swallows, one of the oldest teams in South African football right now. Right now, as they're sitting on the log, Moroka Swallows is number 13. They've played 21 games, 6 wins, 6 draws, and 9 losses. And they've only been able to connect 24 points, whereas Pirates is sitting at number 4 with 21 games played. Oh, Swallows! Or was it offside? Orlando Pirates is number 4, 21 games played, 9 games, 6 draws, 6 wins, and they have 33 points. In the last 5 games, they've won 3, drawn 1, and lost versus Iskukune last time out, Lindam Tambo having one hell of a game in that game. And then Moroka Swallows on their side, they have won 1, lost 2, drawn 2. The Musa Nyatama era is on and running. Let's see if he can justify keeping that job. I mean, I've been telling you guys that he must just keep the job. He's already doing it. So why not just keep it? Why not just keep it? Seems like my tech is failing me on the other side. Let's see. Okay, I think we're in also on TikTok. Apologies, guys. I'm also just a little bit behind when it comes to this game. I am streaming it. And also, yeah, my tech, man. Something was happening. But anyway, guys. Yeah, so Pirates is playing Swallows. Swallows has not been able to beat Pirates ever since they got promoted. Oh, Spaitu. Dlamini. Thank you, boy. Has not been able to beat Pirates ever since they got promoted. In the last 5 games, Pirates has 4 wins versus 1 draw against the Swallows. So it looks like it's a very straightforward fixture, guys. It's meant to be a straightforward fixture. The lineups are as follows: Akpe in goal, Mpahlele Nyauza, Mgonyama, Ngonga, Sanu, Palani, Mahlonoku, Everson Mjali, and Kwapeng. What a clean shibobo. That was a clean shibobo. There by Udlamini. And then on Pirates side, you have Chain in goal, Fortis BC, Hoto, Libito, and you have Tim and Mbata, Maswanganyi, Dlamini Mfukeng, and Mabasa. Let's see if the team can play a little bit better this time. Jose Rivero is complaining that this side of his doesn't play early on in the game. They kind of let the game go, and by the time they need to wake up, the other teams have already jumped on top of them and have scored some goals. So it becomes a useless endeavor to try and catch up by that time. So I'm glad. Well, let's see if Pirates can start a little bit better this time. Pirates, of course, very up and down team this season, but if they do win this game, they can go third. And, you know, I've always said they're an emotional team. If they're in the game, they'll be all the way in the game. Oh, nice idea, but maybe you should have shot the ball there. Nice idea, trying to thread a ball through that defense. And Dlamini is on fire. Whatever was told to Dlamini is working out because he's already got a spy too. He's already trying to get through balls through. Like he's showing up for all intents and purposes. And that is something that Jose Rivero has been complaining about. Like I said, very, very, very emotional team, Orlando Pirates. They're up and down. When everything is going well, you could catch a young 5-0. Wait. Oh, I thought we had adopted that English thing. I get in England, ball boys are no longer allowed to give the ball to players. So they have to place them on top of cones and the players have to fetch them themselves. I thought it was that. I was like, man, already so quickly. So yeah, when Pirates is on fire, Pirates is on fire. If you allow Pirates to score a goal very early on, they could go and score 4. But the other side is also true. The other side is also true. If Pirates is not on song, they tend to struggle a lot. So it's an interesting play there. We'll see how they take this on. Of course, their last match out was versus Isikhukhune. Former player Linda Mtambo had a lot to say in that game, but also in this game, there's former Pirates players like Unyauza, the guy who looks like Likhwati, is playing for Swallows. Swallows, of course, went through their issues. In December, they missed out on 2 games, lost out on points. Steve Kompela left them. He was complaining about stuff. Andile Chali also left. They were in a very tough spot, Swallows, a very, very tough spot as a team over the past few months. So it's interesting to see Musa Nyatama step in again and take over the role of being coach. He did it once before. So I'm guessing he's got experience. I'm hoping that this time they actually give him the job. Swallows owners, don't live beyond your means again. Give Musa Nyatama the job. Let him build. Don't be extravagant. Stay within your budget, and maybe we could see something, But like I said, Musa Nyatama is just a break glass in case of emergency. Oh, the one who got injured is from your hood. I mean, the one who got the spikes is from your hood. Kimang number 77. Hey, who jiwa di pai to today? Who jiwa di pai to today? Guys, I am a little bit behind. Don't be surprised. I'm a little bit behind. I'm streaming the game today. So I am a little bit behind. Shouldn't be too bad. Just don't celebrate too hard before I get it, please. Last night, Sundowns scored Kali last minute and I was behind. And I had to wait through everybody celebrating. Yep, Nziki got it from Bata, not from Zamin. No, I get behind. So I only saw the Spy 2 now. Now. Okay, here comes Pirates on the attack. Wait till this thing of the final third, man. Our teams really need to work on the final third. Honestly, really need to work on the final third. Umfukeng got the ball wide and did a step over into a player. And it's crazy. That is the same move that I saw Ushawalala do yesterday when the defender was right in front of him. So they need to work on those type of things. That decision making is kind of weird. But also, is that the decision you should take? Maybe you should try hit them in a different way, approach them differently. Make a better pass. Look for a pass. Okay, here comes Pirates again. Really looking to attack Moroka Swallows. I'm very interested to see if Moroka Swallows has continued to trying to play out from the back. Steve was adamant, Coach Steve Kompela was adamant that he was working on that skill with them. And it seems like, hey, there's this ball, but anyway, I'll get to that. So I want to see if they're going to carry on doing that. Yo! Ref. Or is he playing he's saying that he allowed play on? Ref. Did he get some of the ball? Okay, I guess you could argue it. Corner Pirates. 9 minutes into the game. The teams haven't really done anything, if we're being 100% honest. Not yet. Heaven. Low corner. So I was going to say that there's this thing that PSL teams are doing now, where they're looking for balls in between the defense and the goalkeeper, but they kind of do that when there's a low block, which for me doesn't make too much sense because then you're giving the ball to either the defenders or the goalkeeper. So I don't understand it. I don't understand that move. And Rulani also did it yesterday, and he said that it's something that they've been practicing. So it's not necessarily a wide ball. He said that he doesn't like going too wide. He wants it to be from like the half spaces, but that space is too small to try play that pass. And I see Pirates is also persisting with that type of thing. But also the other part that frustrates me about that particular play is that you've got so many skillful smaller players. Why would you throw balls into the box, high balls into the box? It doesn't make sense. Who's going to header that ball? Who's going to get there first, right? So it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't understand it. Maybe it's like a higher level coaching thing that we don't know yet or we don't get and we'll see in the future. But for me, I think that you minus way too many players from the game on your own side playing that way, especially when they've got certain tricks and certain things about them. So, for example, at Kaizer Chiefs, you'll play Rangachivavairo and not cross the ball. Here, you've got... Actually, I'm not sure. What type of striker is Umabasa? I don't know if he's a box finishing, like, header type striker. Paris fans, just let me know in the comments what type of striker is Mabasa. Because for me, he strikes me as somebody who might want to go into false nine, who can link up play, who can connect. But I'm going to leave it to the Paris fans to let me know for sure. Look at the build-up. At least they are availing themselves, but they're just running around, eh? Or is the fox in the box? Okay. Well, then I guess it might make sense because you're hoping for a defensive mistake, and then you can take advantage of that ball that bobbles into your path, you know. This looks like it's going to be a boring game, this one. And I'm starting to see what Jose was talking about. Jose did say that in the last game, they started off slow. They weren't necessarily in the game all the way when they were slow. Nah, OT Pirates is dancing on the ball. Don't let them dance then. Abaska chaiva, abakore. Abakore. Pelabata chaiva, and then it core swallows and it bears. Oh, look at where Tito's picking up that ball. Look at where Tito is picking up that ball. I'm not enthusiastic about Tito having to drop that far back. Yeban. Like, is this thing of changing players' positions and making them adapt to other positions, is it now becoming a thing? Like, just in football in Jay, like, the coaches are stubborn and they're like, no, I need you to become what I need you to become. We saw Tito playing the six a few times when Lodge came back into the team. Ke watch along, Kuma. Ke watch along. We're watching Pirates, your favorites. But I am behind, guys. I just need to carry on saying that I am behind a little bit. I'm streaming. Okay, here come Pirates on the attack. It's still too slow, man. Their attack is too slow. You know I love the Soweto derby. It's the original one today. It's the original one. OT looks like butter. Really? Really? Let me see. Corner Orlando Pirates. That's another thing that Pirates can't do, man. Oh, hey, I was like, oh, umtshwantsha le mang, Malome Khutso. No, I was talking about when Tito dropped back. Tito dropped back. He played a pass there, number 28. Number 28. He played a pass there. The original one doesn't have that thing, man. Frankos, thank you for the rose. Actually, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the gifts. Guys, feel free to gift, man. Like, you know those teams where they get a set piece and it's just like, let me not say set piece. They get free kicks in certain areas and corners, and I don't trust Pirates to score. Like, you know, sometimes you have defenders that are going to go in and score. Like, I don't know, no. Has Toki scored? I think Toki has scored for Pirates, but isn't it like a penalty? Like, remember how Bongani Kumalo, Morgan Gould, Moroka Katsa, the way they used to attack that far post for Super Sport, for example. You don't have many teams that even have a routine for corners. It feels like when they get a corner, it's just kick it in and see what happens. Maybe something might happen. Maybe the ball might fall fortuitously. The on Wednesday. One of the other guys, and then they'll finish it off. But otherwise, But yes, Soweto Derby that plays on Wednesday. I guess Swallows left for a while. Fun fact: Swallows was actually owned by a European billionaire, Dieter Bock, years ago, and then I think he passed on, or he sold it before passing on, and then that's when it went down. So this myth that PSL teams don't have owners that can afford things, it's actually a myth from a very long time ago. There are some sleeper, very rich teams in the league. Man. 1-0 by Supersport. Yeah, by Supersport. Stellenbosch. I'm not entertained. I'm not entertained, man. I'm not entertained. Little Coop of says useless chair. And you know what's funny? Everybody at Chiefs has been given the PR manual. All of them are starting to say, hey, Champions League spot, CAF CL spot, CAF CL spot. Watch. Over the past few days, they've been saying those things. Let's see. Oh, Nto, welcome back, man. Welcome back. We missed you too, even on the WhatsApp group. Sanile Zunga is over 400 million. You know, Bab Zungu was right on the cusp of success. Like, Bab Zungu was sitting right there, and him and Benny got into it. Remember, Amazulu finished second. I believe it was in the first year of Sandile Zungu owning it, because he came out and was like, no, he's serious, he wants to win the league, yada yada. But then he finished second. He brought on Benny, he finished second, and then the alleged story is that Benny asked for new players, asked for money, that, you know, can I go out and get players and I can actually go and compete in the Champions League. Remember, Benny, European Champions League winner. He's got it in his cabinet. I believe he's still the only South African to get it. I stand to be corrected. Everybody moves you, so we run to the nearest. We run to the nearest. Hey, Marika is a mean. What's that about last night is that in the past 5 games before that, Chiefs hadn't lost to Stellenbosch. They'd actually won 4 games. They had beaten Stellenbosch. And Zwane, if I'm not mistaken, had beaten Stellenbosch. One time you're like, "Hey guys, this is a hoodoo team." They unhoodooed themselves. Oh, Papo. How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome. But Benny was losing. I hear you. But he was asking for players. He was losing with players that he didn't want. He was losing with players that he didn't want. Then they brought in both for Khoza. I remember for Khoza went to, at some point, was the coach of Amazulu. Then they wanted him to stay as technical director. And he was like, no, guys, I need to go to Horoya. And he signed for Horoya and was fired, I think, 2 months later. Mabasa. Frihera. Put that on target, boy. That could be your only chance of the game. Have you guys noticed how in PSL defenses these days, let's say there's 4 guys in a PSL defense. Have you ever noticed that um, either one of the wings, and I don't know again if it's like a new manual thing, like a new UEFA A, UEFA B menu, there'll be a player here in front of this guy, right? But he will still push out to here. And then this guy is too late to the party, or by the time that attack has happened, he's too late to the party. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Chiefs like that one high school bully who everyone was once afraid of, but the one guy beats him, all of a sudden no one is afraid of him. The bully that didn't go to karate after winning all that, after losing his status. That's the problem. Stellenbosch is a better team than Chiefs, 8 points ahead with the game in hand. I will not fight you. Stellenbosch is a better team. I was just pointing out the record. The record is that Chiefs, okay, in the last 6 games, Chiefs have won 4, drawn 1, and lost yesterday. So whatever form they were in, Mtseki was able to win. Rivero was able to win soon after us, if I'm not mistaken, even though Rivero got beaten twice this year by Stellenbosch. Twice. Yeah, twice. Hello, when you're a former future Chiefs fan, you love us. Support him. Oh. So those players just watch this guy dribbling. Support him. I can't. They're gonna say I'm smoking. "23 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Oh, here's a funny story. Lawrence Koller says he spoke to the chairman of the African Clubs Association. I asked Young Africans president and ACA chairperson, the association that Jessica's deputy chair of. I asked president and ACA chairperson, engineer Hersey Said, about the next 24 team AFL editions. He says you cannot run away from Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. There are 2 teams with the biggest number of fans in South Africa. I don't know if he wants them to be included or not, but they. Motsepe echoed the same sentiments when he was launching the thing. Okay, here comes Swallows. I still don't know how they plan to attack and score, but that left hand side is something that even Coach Steve was using a lot. In South Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns, talking about the levels, yes, they deserve to be part of that, but you cannot run away from Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. There are two teams with the biggest number of fans in South Africa. I was here for the previous derby in November. I was here and being at FNB Stadium with a 90,000 seater fully packed. It's an amazing thing. We would love to see that. We would love to see our stadiums packed 100%. And it's not for free. The fans were paying. I was invited. I didn't pay. The rest paid. Da 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 da. I want to get to the part. So if you guys are making noise for Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates to participate, remember there's Mamelodi Sundowns here. There will be 3 from South Africa. That's too much, hey? There's others. Okay, he goes on to say that. But we want to see the engagement of the public, and that requires the biggest team to participate in the tournament. And we'd love to see the biggest teams participate, even though there's a number of big teams in Africa. Follows! Oh, way! Away! Away! Solo takes the lead through Umchali. Away! Yo, yo, yo. Let me update the score. Yo, yo, yo. Ribeiro. Ribeiro. I'm annoyed with the score thing. Paris doesn't want me to update this thing. Hey, Swallows takes the lead in the original Soweto derby. They're playing out from the back, guys. They're playing out from the back, guys. Ding. It should be more entertaining now. It should be more entertaining now. Okay, let me be fair about what Hersi Said said. He's also the younger chair. For those who don't know, he's the Young Africans chair, and I think he has to jab at Sundowns a little bit, eh? He has to jab at Sundowns a little bit. What do you think of Miguel Tim? I think he's okay. I think he's okay. I think what Tim needs is a partner. I think he's missing a partner. Earlier in the season, I would have loved to see Tim and Dondlo play together. Dondlo had started the season very well, and I was hoping that he would go forward and then become that option, because the only problem with Dondlo was that he was being exposed by lacking a defensive partner. And if you remember, both Stellenbosch was scoring on counters, transition movements, knowing that Ndlondo holds the ball. You know, and then if you beat Ndlondo, you only have to deal with 2 defenders because the right and left back are gone. So I'm okay with Tim. I think he's a good player. He does the dirty job. He does the work. Seems to be a leader. Everybody listens to him. But I think he's got a lack of a full-time partner who can take on the creative burden. Because when you have Chain in goal, Chain is a modern goalkeeper. He likes to play. And what they used to do was that Doldo and Chain would be would combine, right? Chain wouldn't be kicking out the ball. Doldo would be dropping back in order to get that ball. But then they started tinkering with it, and Abonda came in. And when Abonda come in, people hold the ball too much at the back. Now, today, we've got Koki and CBC with Tim and Bata in front of them. You don't know who's going to play the ball up or who's going to carry the ball in that situation, you know? So, yeah, he's a good player, man. He's a good player. He's a good player. Where was I? When they lose, there is tension in the room. Siyabuya wethu. Hey, Pamandla. Hopefully, uba Pamandla now. Tiki taka is not for everybody. Says Unkabetsi. Klaver says it's the celebration for me. He's playing mind games. What is CBC doing? Ah, Ziyakhala, Tembinkosi, Ziyakhala. It's 1-0. And also, Pirates has not played in this game. They haven't been in this game really. Can somebody tell Pirates to turn up the volume? Because this is exactly what Coach Jose spoke about. Coach Rivero spoke about this thing of Pirates not showing up in the beginning of the game. And then by the time they want to show up, there's goals that have been conceded. Literally spoke about this after the Skukune game. Ah, way. Ah, guys. I Paris that defense. That defense is shaking. That defense is shaking. I just want to ask Usbisi that the back.
Oh, kakase.
What kakase? What kakase? Why you kakase, my brother? Relax.
That Paris defense is shaking. Oh, Tito. That was very wasteful from me, Moroka Swallows. Moroka Swallows, I don't even know what pattern they're playing, but they've put Pirates on ice twice now. They've put Pirates on ice twice now. Okay, let me find more. Let me find more. Moroka Swallows doesn't have a game plan. Basically, their plan today is...
And we even have transition and what. Sometimes I don't even understand what they're saying. They say, hey, these guys are talking. I mean, just win the game, guys.
Just win the game, guys. Just win the game. Gutin win anjani. Guti, they know what you're doing. Whether they can figure it out, whether they understand. Oksalayo, man. Just win the game, man.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm trying to figure out the formation. I'm lost.
I was playing out from the back. Hey, playing out from the back, guys. Ningai chibanga. And it's that thing that I'm telling you guys, that when you win the ball back versus Pirates, if you can do it higher up the pitch, there's no more defenders left. It's going to be Toki and CBC, and then they're going to be hoping for cover to have come back. If you played smart, you'll get one-on-ones and 2v2s, man. Bafana center back. As long as they don't bleed, they're not real center back. Anyway, no, let me leave it. This is the only game we must win. We must not lose and share points with Swallows. Do you know how many games you guys had to win? Now I feel like when Pirates is in position to do something big, they shoot themselves in the foot. Honestly speaking, they shoot themselves in the foot. Today you have a chance to go third. Imagine losing. You have a chance to go third. Second best team in the country. Hey. You have a chance to go third. Are they hungry enough for it? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, 33 minutes in and we're 34 minutes in and we haven't seen anything exciting yet. The stream is hurting my eyes. Wow. Thank you, Akpay. Play like it's a derby, boy. If this was Williams, do you know why we blame Williams when these things happen? We blame Williams because Williams, they play together. The other players play together. But they're dancing, was OT. Who's dancing, guys? Who's dancing? Why are you dancing in this game? Hey, Mara. Nali busy kabalo me kutse here in the comments. It's so sad. Imagine losing to your Swallows back, guys. The Swallows that was struggling. Imagine. Look at that. It defends, yeah. The Pirates.
He's not make sure.
Not at all. It's not make sure at all. It feels as though when they're left behind,
He's not make
it
sure.
becomes an issue. It becomes a big issue. And if Swallows can attack quickly, if Swallows can attack quickly and Swallows can take advantage of some of that defending. That's where the Kotsi is. If they leave them behind. Go. Sorry guys, I've got 5-year-olds running around here. Lima, let's go. Yeah, it's not holidays anymore. Go to bed. Hey, kids. Oh, I don't know. It has to be illegal, and I'm not allowed to say anything illegal. I'm not allowed to hold pens in a certain way, or else I get restricted. There's a lot. Let my soy get it 3 points. I was in Tabi. No, man. I can't show you the match, guys. I can't show you the match because copyright. The thing is, agent, I'm being nice now because I can't take it out live, guys. I can't take it out. Don't worry, again. I can't take it out live, but they was like, you take it, they must go sleep. Yo, Pirates. Guys, what is Pirates' scoring tactic? I'm just going to ask it very simply. What is Pirates' scoring tactic? Like when you look at Pirates and we're looking and saying that Pirates needs to go score a goal. They need to go score and goal, life on the line. How do they score? Because I don't think Pirates understands. I don't think Pirates understands how to score. Okay, and they just almost did right there. Guys, why is Tito? There's no discipline at Pirates, eh? There is no positional discipline at Pirates. I guess Tito has been moved or what? Why is Tito popping up on the right-hand side? Kiele Crosse that Rulani was speaking about. He called it a fancy name. But the Soweto teams are the same. Yeah. That's not right, guys. That's not right. Battle for top 8 is heating up. I get you guys. Hey, let me not say. The fact that Chiefs is what, 3 points behind the Pirates? Even after losing and going through whatever they were going through in the season. 5 points. Well, it was 5 points last night with Stellenbosch. 8 points for 8 points from Stellenbosch. It tells you something about our league, guys. I'm still waiting, guys. How does Pirates score? Head on the line, head on the block. How does Pirates score? What is the tactic? What is the move? Where do they go from in order to score? Because it feels for me that if Pirates don't find a pound for pound team, somebody who's going to be as messy as who's willing to be as messy as they are, it doesn't work. Franco says, your Pirates defense, imagine if Mhango was there. Mhango was going to break through and hit the ball up. 260 passes by Pirates. And Swallows has not even gotten to 100. Is it the way Chiefs scores Big Son? Pius Panela. The way Nyauza stopped looking like Ilikhwati the moment he left. Why are they busy shouting at each other here? Hey, Swallows players. Oh, both of them are getting yellow cards. For what? Guys, I'm a little bit behind. We're heading into halftime. So remember that if you want to add your voice to the show and speak to me live and call in, you have to be following me on TikTok and join me now while I'm live on TikTok. I'm going to open up the lines at halftime and we'll have a conversation. If we can get to 15,000 likes, then I can let you guys, I'll let you guys speak throughout the second half. 41 minutes in, it's still 1-0 to Moroka Swallows. Pirates are quickly running out of ideas. They're man-marked. This team of cons. Honestly, I still believe that Pirates have a formula. It's very, very, very lightning quick transitions when they win back the ball. But what they tend to do, or what they used to do well in this team, was that Tito and Fukeng used to have a chemistry and they'd play on the left-hand side. They used to have a chemistry. They used to combine. If the combining is not working, you've got Saleng on the other side who was backed up by Munare. But defense give you space in behind, or you've sucked them in. You play the ball to Saleng. Saleng goes to score. Then if all else fails, Lepasa will stand in the box and you can give him the ball and he will jacket defender, right? So that was 3 express ways of how Pirates used to attack. Now I feel like all of that is gone. And I feel like there is free reign for everybody. Everybody's free. Everybody's free to run wherever, do wherever. Honestly, I used to think this was a Lodge problem, but I'm starting to see that there's a lot of players there who are starting to feel like they're Lodge. Pirates Lodge. The Nyoso from Pirates, not the Nyoso we all love and know. Kalindugu Nizopela Velile was saying he was cooking when watching Chiefs. I'm cooking also. Guys, Velile said that he's done. He said Merry Christmas. He said Merry Christmas. He said he'll see us at Christmas. He's not going to watch Pirates until Christmas or after Christmas. Oh, Soros, did I read it wrong? Maybe they'll be able to get something through just sheer force, I guess. And what's funny is that this is what I spoke about after the derby. And I was like, Chiefs and Pirates, when the derby ends and you guys have to go play everybody else, can you please come out and show the same hunger, the same desire, the same level of planning, the same level of the same level of competitiveness, the same level of pushing and all of that stuff. After the derby, we said it because derby, you could even see the tactics on the pitch. Okay, we're going to overload the right-hand side. Mfukeng is probably going to be marked out by Frostler or Kwinika. Then we're going to take Masangwani and play him in that area, which will allow Hoto to run through. Hey, Beswabo, I'm a tactics. I'm a plan. But today, when Pirates is playing Swallows, what, a few days, how far? A couple of days removed from losing to Skukune. You imagine that they'd be angry, that they'd want to show out. You'd imagine that they're actually chasing that CAF CL spot. They wanted badly to avenge what happened with Jwaneng. You would think that all of these things would happen, but no. No. Pirates is casual. Is casual. Stop believing in Pirates. Same WhatsApp group as Chiefs, says Daniele. Abuti says our defense and middle are struggling. Kim Viudi can be the change. Karabo says Soweto teams will never win until the end of April. Hey. Oh, Richard's Bay player got a spy to back. I care. But at least they're shooting, Shem. Hoto, at least Hoto's trying, Shem. Okay, remember, halftime is coming. So actually, let me open it up and then let me preempt it because I don't know what Pirates is doing here. Eh? Maybe one of you guys can explain to me what Pirates is doing here. But guys, what if Sundowns is twirling a Chiefs the Pirates? Then somebody else should be winning, Marakai. Somebody else should be winning. When Kapinga went to Paris to get games, I'm like, why are you so salty? Why? Hey, you guys are salty, man. You guys are salty. Let's see who's here. Guys, the lines are open. Remember, bottom of your screen, it's a button that says multi-guest. It's got a blue figure. It's got a blue figure hugging a pink figure. That is what it looks like. DJ, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm alright, man. Listen, I'm just gonna say this one thing. I'm gonna go out and we'll come back second half, ne?
Oh, one thing when I know you. I know you. One thing when
Imagine playing a charity football club. It's a month end. Usasa got paid. Moroka Swallows players didn't get paid, and yet they are leading 1-0.
I know you. I know
I'm gonna
you.
come back.
I know you. And that's DJ. I know you. Hey, man, it's fine. It's fine. Come back later, hey, man. Hi.
I'll be back now.
You guys are the worst. Malome Kuso, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you? Hi, Kisha, Pumara, Rejiwa Kaufela. How did you see this game?
Mr. Uti, and we do not want some people who are Bashapakilipilo. We must give them a chance, but Chabune for at least 45 minutes before Wangala Soccer. They must enjoy for 45 minutes, and then we'll be back second half. Mara, I just have a plea to the Iron Chook. Ban the green jersey. I agree with Mr. Green cheese. I get a hammer right to the cheese.
Why don't play me chase, Malome Kuso?
No, Mr. Oti, you can top form. Sakora leches, Sakora leches. Even at the start of the season, when we were frying teams, when we wore this jersey, Chipa United got a draw. I will funda with the jersey. Even against Stellenbosch, when Stellenbosch suddenly became a good team, let's go the jersey. I will fool the jersey, Mr. Oti. I will fool. Even Swallows does not have a game plan. Maka they just see the ball in the back of the net. Now, babazi kanjani. Ile jezi. Khumbulani le jezi. If we can. Asifele sibuye ngama-top up leg.
All I'll say to that, Malume Kutso, there's the tactic.
And we even have transition and what. Sometimes I don't even understand what they're saying. They say, hey, these guys are talking serious stuff. I mean, just win the game, guys.
They're clear. Just win the game. Good win and Nandaba. I'm gonna come back. Olin Tozaki, how are you?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you, sir?
Hi, I'm okay. My name is Liwe, but it's fine. Tell me, what do you think about this game?
No, Mina, so far from my point of view, now watching this game, tactically Parrot got it correct. Just that there are a few tinkers where they have to change, because if you look at Swallows, as you said, they don't have any game plan. The Bonenda came into this game, they just wanted a draw, and then fortunate for them, Parrot, it's a mistake, I move, then they got a goal. And trust me, Parrot is gonna score 2 goals when we come back, because they just have to make sure that they spread Swallows, because Swallows playing a low block and they overloading the middle. You could see even their assistant coach, when Parrot attack, is telling them to compress the middle side to make sure that there's no space inside. So what Parrot need to do is what Dlamini did when Mabasa got that first header. So they need to make sure that when Mabasa drags the defenders out, then there's someone on the wing, so that when Mabasa plays the ball to Umbata or team can play it wide, then that will stretch the defense of Swallows, and then they are able to put the ball on the space that Mabasa has created. That's how we won that first set, which was nearly on target, but it wasn't on target. So they just have to make sure that when Dlamini takes inside and Maswangai takes inside, but there's someone on the wing to make sure that they stretch Swallows and play the cutbacks, because I just think that we need clear cutbacks. That in that way we'll be able to punish Swallows, because going through the middle, they've overloaded it. We can't play those vertical passes that we see. That team is trying to play vertical passes now and then, but that is where we are losing the ball with those vertical passes, because immediately go to cool. So rather stretch them, then play it inside, then we'll capitalize.
Okay. I'm gonna come back and ask you about that. Let me bring in Umfundo. Umfundo, how are you doing, my brother? Welcome.
Hey, how's it?
Hi, man.
I'm
Okay.
okay.
Right, man. Ukala sees. Tell me, Mfundo, what do you think about this first half?
Uyayazi pass. Uyayikhumbula ibhasi uPitso ikhala ngayo.
Yeah.
Uzayibona-ke namhlanje ibhasi. Uyayazi ibhasi. Sikhuluma ngebhasi le yesikolo. Uthathe bazoyiphathisa amatayera bayifake lapha eloni epalini. Base
Yeah.
bayidlalela khona. You understand the thing, one. Pirates has a lot of players, but they are not able to use those players, and they are failing. Dismally failing right now. The second round, I don't know. Maybe they have to go back and go and do a ritual, so that at the end of the day they can become back. Pirate these days is so disappointing. I won't lie. They got good quality players, but they're not able to use those players. Uzobona Swallows, the only thing that will do, they'll pack the pass in the ball, bayidlala nokhuluma, bayidlalela into yabo. They will be defensive, hardly defensive. Khumbula igame Super Sports and the Sundowns. First
Yeah.
half was so nice, good. In second half, they went back. Super Sport they went back. Even namanje, Swallows izwenza njalo. They will stay behind. They will play that half ground. They will make sure that they are all defensive. The only thing they have to maintain the pressure, then be defensive. Pirates, fit. Come on.
Hey.
There's a lot need to be fixed.
Nyabuya Mfundo, I guess from what you're saying, Pirates must hope Guti le pass le Swallows. Ile pass like Kibela young Africans, but we're not there. Hey Maronza, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good in you, man. Hey.
Hi Maronza, right, man. What did you think of this?
When you
first
right
half, Maronza?
ngoba right ngoba
Yeah.
izolidliwa ufuna nathi sidliwe ukuthi uthi right inkinga yakho ile
inhliziyo yami
kuphela.
man ngingalala ngavuka ngivuke ngi-right man.
No, you know what? I feel ukuthi Iswailo's right. Low block, good. I think whatever happened last week between Skukun and Pirates, they copied the very same thing. But I think Swailo's too early for them to do that. You know, it's too early. One goal down and then you do a low block like that for. You can't do that for 90 minutes. You know, unless they're too good. But if Pirates they want to score, they need to keep calm. You know, they already have over 300 passes, right? Over 300 passes with the Swallows less than 90 passes or so. Less than 100 passes. Yeah, less than 100 or somewhere there. So already they have, which means the position is good. So the only thing that they need to do is to keep calm, make them. I think the other thing, teams is too deep, man. I don't know why you have to go too deep. You know, too deep. I don't know for what. Push up, then we play around, circulate the ball. If the left doesn't work, go to the right, circulate, which means from teams you circulate to the other side, and then you play from that side. If it doesn't work, turn back again. So the only thing that they need to do is to pull them out, you know, by using the sides and all that. But now, the Pirates, it's only Mufokeng was trying because the ambition and all that. So he needs to stay calm also. Don't take two shots like you don't have to do that. Relax first. Let them keep calm. Simple as that. That's the only thing that is missing with Pirates. But Achille, I don't know for what. Maswangani is at the back. I don't know why is he doing that. There's nothing to defend. Why do you need? What are you doing at the back? So I don't know what is happening.
Let me bring in
So
ngeza rona ungahambi ngisafuna ukugibela ngale ndaba Malumekutso, win me this second half as Pirates. I'm going to ask you two things. Win me the second half as Pirates. What would you do? What would you change? And then with Swallows, do you think they should just sit back and they've got their goal? Should they sit back and try see if they can win it from that point?
Mr. Oti, I'm not going to be long in this one. Just eliminate one between your team, Nombata, and then keep it busy. Today, he's not sure to play football. He's a little so eliminate one between the team, no Nombata, Fagu, Kimwidi, or Kapinga. Because very agna resistance from Sodos, there's no pressure in the middle. Fagi technically is 8, to make a combination place, put that in about simple.
Swallows here now should it sit back? Should they start attacking you?
Swallows, Mr. Woods. They are doing nothing. I can't even analyze them.
Okay, prediction.
Playing, I guess.
Prediction.
Aboma 2-1 Pirates.
2-1 Pirates. Oh, Mili Pilu. Anyway, let me go to Onintozaki. Win me this game for Pirates. What would you change in order to win this game? And then should Swallows just sit back and look out and try win it?
Yeah, let me start with Swallows. I think for Swallows, it's better to protect what you have so that at least if you concede, you get a draw. Because going to Parade, you're going to open up a lot of spaces and they're going to kill you with those vertical passes and with their overloading of number 10s. You know? So protect what you have. If you concede, then it's fine. You get a draw. You are hip. You are Swallows. You are not fighting for a number 3 or now. You are fighting for relegation. And then when it comes to Parade, I think I'm Vumelana Nohuto. Just remove the team. Let Umbata play behind Ukamvu and replace him with Ukamvu so that Umbata Zubazo Ukamvu play as an 8. Then Umbata will just protect the defense. And then Parade must make sure that when one wing back is attacking, the other one must remain. There's no need for them to attack both of them at the same time. If the ball is on the left, let Hoto run and let Lebito stay behind. If Lebito go, let Hoto stay behind. But just Ukamvu in place of a team, then let's continue. And then no Radom King Ayego Tatama shot fast. Let them play. Let them be patient. They will get an equalize. Thank you.
Score prediction 2-1.
2-1.
Yes. Kizio. Let me go to Mfundo. Mfundo, win this game for me as Pirates. What do you change? Who do you bring in? Do you change how they build up? And then secondly, should Swallows just sit back and protect what they have?
Firstly, I will drop with team. Take team ukumdlalisa 5 lapha.
Okay.
Ukhiphe uSmith. Then take Hoto abuyele phezulu ayo strike. Abe sticky supporting strike uHoto. Le ndaba ukuthi uzokhipha uteam umfake ebhenchini, you breaking i-defense Pirates a lot. Uteam, I always tell guys who support Pirates, take team and make him number 5 and give that guy a good time lapha number 5. Swallows ayiqhubeke bafethu ipakele ibhasi ihlwana nokhuluma. Ayipaka ibhasi Swallows ihlwana into eningi into zayo zizoba right. Pirates does not have consistency. They got players, they don't have consistency, which means they need to learn from the second round of EPSL. The more they lose, the more they will be able to see that they don't have a coach. They just have a person that is a winger, does not listen to anyone. They don't have a coach. Pirates, I've been telling guys, they don't have a coach. They won that MTN 2 penalties. That lack of penalties. They don't have a coach. Pirates, we don't have to lie and say Pirates doesn't have a coach and what. They don't have a coach. That guy got luck. He's a lucky guy when it comes to PSL. But right now, he's facing his consequences. Pirates got too much players, good players, but they are not able to use them. End of the day, what happened? Check the last time they played. Skukuno beat them by who? Their own players, they are able to come back and beat the team. They were not using those players. Pirates still got a lot of things they need to fix.
And then Swallows,
it's a win for me for Swallows. It's a win for Swallows.
But what
Swallows
do you do as
have to pay the
Swallows?
pass.
Should they sit back? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have to sit back. Allow Pirates to come to them. Then they clear the ball.
Okay, Mauchi, Swallows win. Is it going to be 1-0?
It's going to be 1-0.
Okay. Let me bring them around the...
Before ahamba, ukhuluma nge-episode yokuqala or race two.
Hayi. Abudukuzo. La ama-haters. La umfundo is a hater. Ngeke. That's a fire. Yathi Chiefs yenza kanje bakungenile. Sisiyanazi.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater, guys. You need to understand, guys, football.
Order.
Pirate does not have a coach. Pirate does not.
Order. Ngizakukhipha nonke. Oh, hey, Maronza. Maronza, win this game for me. Win this game for me for Pirates side, and then tell me what you think about Swallows.
Angeke sithathe team somdlali center back ayikho leyo nto leyo. Sithathe team sambeka ebhenchini futhi sifaka uNdlondlo noma uKinvidi or ubani. Somebody is going to be offensive. Baningi abantu ngaphandle mfethu. So we can't take that there. So the only thing that we need to do is to get somebody who's going to be offensive. Simple as that. And try to somebody who's going to be patient. Simple as that. You know.
Kimang somebody.
Kinvidi can do it for us, you know. Or Ndlondlo if he's on the bench. I didn't see the bench actually, but I think Ndlondlo also he can win the game for us. Yeah. Even Ndlondlo can win the game for us, you know. Those two try something. And then after that, if Salingu then go benching, we also need that guy. I don't know. You know what? The only thing that I'm questioning my coach is that. Yeah, but only that part because Uru needs the cup. So I cannot talk of bad about my coach. I cannot say that. We want 3 top. Let them pass. Let them park the bus. We're going to beat them 3-1. Simple as that. 3-1.
Okay. Hey, at the risk of what might happen, I'm going to bring in Usinj. CJ, I'm throwing into the deep end. 2 questions. How does Pirates win this game? And then should Swallows just sit back and go, "Hey guys, Sikorile, we don't know how. Let's protect what we have."
Okay. Look, I agree with Omar Mokoso. I think Lemon Twist FC need to do something about in their midfield. I think I think they need to make. I think they need to make. I think they need to make some sort of a change. I agree. I agree. George should come in, but also in the striking force, man. I don't think their striker is doing the things. With Swallows, I think there are but three clear cut chances that they did not capitalize on. I think they should be 3-0 up. I haven't seen like a clear cut chance with Pirates, so there's something wrong with their creative players. I like this Mofok and is doing very well. But as for Charity FC, I think they just need to be very composed. I think there's a lot of gaps within Lemon Twist FC here. But anyway, it's one of those things that I think is gonna end 1-0 at best, 2-0 to Swallows. I don't think this Lemon.
Are Lemon Twist FC, Marasisha. Are Lemon Twist FC. Hi CJ, go. Hi Tama. Hi guys. Hey. No, but you guys are the worst. Hey, CJ. I'll call you in. Let me see. Hey, Mara, guys, you guys are having fun. Let's continue having fun. You know what I'm gonna do? Since this match doesn't look like it's going stunningly. Let me see if I can't. Let me see how many likes we have, and then I'll make a decision, an executive decision, whether to carry on rolling. But you guys are saying some very crazy things, but some very crazy things there. Let's see. Okay, we're on 10.5. We're on 10.5. But the Lemon Twist FC is pussy. So what the Lemon Twist FC? If we can get to 15, guys, I'll just keep it open and we'll keep rolling through everybody for the rest of the second half. We'll just carry on talking to each other as it goes. Oh, Zanele, I saw you requested. Oh, yeah. Why did you turn around again? Zanele, thank you so much for the roses there. Alson Tabi, thank you for the roses. Prankles, thank you for the rose. The gifts are really appreciated. Thank you guys so much. Busiso, thank you as well there. Okay, this is what I think. I think Pirates is uninspired. And I think Pirates is a team that the players are very good, but they don't wake up until stakes are high. And if the stakes are not high in terms of it's a cup competition, they're not going to show up. If the stakes are not high because of that 1-0 or the other team scoring, they're not going to show up. And this is something that Jose Rivero spoke about last match, after the last game, that by the time Paris decided to start playing, Sekhukhune had already scored 2 goals and it was over. I think we're going to see something similar where Moroka Swallows is going to play. Moroka Swallows is going to defend and Pirates is going to come alive. But we'll see if they can score, because the other part of Pirates' issue is that they can't score, man. They can't score. That's the issue. They struggle with scoring. They struggle with creating chances. I think it's because they play too slow for what Pirates is. I think Pirates is a lightning team and they need to play, man. They need to play faster in order for them to do something here. So let's see what Paris can conjure up here, and we can go from there. But I just hope Paris loses just like us. Hey, Bara, you guys. Me, I want Paris to win, guys. I want Paris to win. We need a proper representative there up top, man. Someone to go and challenge the others, but they need to wake up. 15,000 likes, guys. I leave it open. Then we have our conversation. Swallows free kick. I may be a little bit behind, guys. It's a little bit behind because I'm streaming it. And you know how DSTV stream is. But Lemon Twist FC. Yo, why would you go for that free kick like that? 50 minutes in. Ay. Nyabona ke. You see this thing here, DSTV stream. Wait, let me see. Okay, here they come. I'm still at the throw-in, guys. I'm still at the throw-in. Sorry, I'm still at the throw-in. Okay. And how far behind am I? They're still tunging the goal. They're still tunging it on my side. They're tunging it. Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm still not there. I'm still not there. What minute are you guys on? Ay. Am I getting punished because I'm streaming? You know what? I'm just going to refresh this thing. I'll lose out on the goal, but at least I'll know. Last time I said goal, people were laughing in the comments because there wasn't a goal. Let me just restart this thing. Yeah, okay. It's gone to 1-1. Fine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I said, nah. Get dstv. Stream. I said, nah, get dstv stream. I came back now and they're saying it's 1-1. So I've missed the goal. You guys are going to have to tell me what that looks like, or I'll wait for a replay. Paris is still losing 1-8. Wait. Okay, I'm on 53.49 now. It's only now that I've caught up to 53.49. Let's see. Corner Pirates. Lemon Twist FC wakes up second half, guys. It's what their coach said. That second half is when they decide to wake up. Rev, protect pay, Rev. I wonder what a halftime talk. Wonder what a halftime talk from Jose Rivero sounds like when he's angry. A full 2 minutes behind. You know what, let me do this. I'm just going to keep it open, guys. I'm going to open it up, guys. Request, let's have a chat. Tulani, thank you for the gift. Agent, my brother. Are you done microwaving that side?
Caught me off guard there, man.
I want to hear what you guys are saying, man, when you're not on the show.
Man. To message people now, but anyways.
Well, what are your thoughts about this game that apparently I'm 2 minutes behind?
I see Paris fans complaining about this quantum. As we face double-decker buses, not this quantum that I'm seeing that you guys are crying about.
This is the bus you guys
see what
gave to
we're
Yanga.
doing, eh?
This is the bus you guys gave to Yanga.
No. Yeah, did you see just yesterday? 11 men behind the ball, 11-0-0. Not these things of 6 at the back. 11 men behind the ball. But anyways, I think Paris has to find a way. You know, I know they call it boring, but it's not boring. It's a tactic. Because they rely on speed. They rely on the grass being greener. The more the grass they see, the better Paris plays. If they don't see the space, they struggle generally. So now, I think it was, who was this guy who was speaking? It was Rowan who said they should rotate the ball sideways, come in front sideways. That's what Sundowns does, and they say it's boring. So that we are boring is that people are putting double-decker buses there, you know? So, but I think parents have enough individual brilliance to win this game. In terms of Maswangai, Umufuke, they can come up with magic out of nowhere, you know? And again, this is the advantage of having, I don't want to say disorganized system, but a system which allows for free rolls, because at Sundowns you are more rigid in our system, but when you have individual players who are allowed to do whatever they want, such kind of goals come about, you know. And you don't necessarily have to play well, you just have to have good individual players goal and you win. So yeah,
before I let you move off, does this performance now, the way Pirates is playing right now, does this prove that maybe Pirates doesn't take these games seriously, or for some reason they don't feel like they need to wake up because they finally get up and they're moving now? What is that, man? Is it complacency? Is it a coaching thing?
It's another goal. Hey, Simo.
He's 2 minutes behind. That makes the two of us, because I'm streaming also. Our wives are watching Zim out here. So, like, who scored? But then offside. Okay.
They said it's offside.
What was the question, man? Now people.
You see, the question was, you see how Paris is playing right now?
Yeah,
Does this prove that if Paris took games seriously and showed up, maybe they would be somewhere? And it's not a case of double-decker passes or anything. It just comes down to Pirates not showing up for games.
A wise man once said, Sundowns gains, loses points, other teams gains points. You know, it's exactly this. That with us, we're a struggling team. No one is ever saying we didn't pitch up. No one is ever saying no, we don't take a game serious. You know, but others are given a leeway. But that's fine. It's okay. But to your question, no, I think, guys, let's call a spade a spade. Let's not call it a big spoon. Pirates is inconsistent. You'll never know what you're going to get. It's like a moody. I almost said a moody something. It's like a moody someone. What are you looking at? Like a moody something. You're not sure what's gonna happen, but I leave the example. But Pirates is inconsistent. They're relying on. You can never know. Give them Sundowns, give them Chiefs, you know what you're gonna get. Give them the small teams, you'll never know what they'll give to you. But let's not be harsh on. Let's not be lenient on them. They're disappointing at times.
Okay. Mto, welcome back. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, my man. How are you, Mr. OT? And how's the panel? How's everybody?
Man, right. I see Paris fans are perking up again. They're getting happy. Tell me, what do you think about the game so far?
I think, you know what, my tactics are second half are spot on. Solos can't even get into half year Pirates. So whatever the coaches by Pirates told them, it's working. And the goal they just got now, the disallowed goal, was supposed to stand. That was definitely onside. So the Pirates was unlucky to get this one disallowed. So it means whatever they told them at halftime, it's really, really working. They're playing much more enterprising. The ball is moving, it's flowing. And they look even like scoring more than I think they should win it if they continue playing this way. So I think by Bonin and outside they were not really going at the Swallows as they should have, and maybe that's why they're playing much better now. So
I
benefited and I have no shame.
Yes.
That's what Paulo is saying now. This enterprising, is it down to tactics or is it down to, you know, Pirates turning up the volume? And, you know, why do they struggle to turn up the volume in first halves as said by their coach?
I have no idea why they don't play like this, because I feel like Pirates has some of the best players to play a quick game, you know, like a quick enterprising passing game and going at opponents at speed. So I'm surprised they don't use that from the get-go. So to finally see them playing like that again, now you can say the odds of them winning this game are very much high. It's been Pirates after Pirates attack second half. So clearly this is how they should be playing. So if the coaches need to address this thing after the game, they should. It can't happen with they always wake up in the second half. And you won't always come back from behind. There are teams that will manage to put that low block and just block out everything you try. So they should start from the get-go playing this football. So for me, I think they're doing so well now, second half, and most of the players are showing up now. So I can't pinpoint one Pirates player in the second half, so which tells me that they're now up for it. So hopefully this game doesn't end 1-1. It looks like it's gonna have more goals.
Swallows. No, thank you so much, and welcome back. Let me bring in Onentozaki. I don't know why I'm messing it up now. You said it.
Yeah, definitely. I think the coach during halftime talk, he saw what I was talking about, because this thing of coming straight into the middle, that's where Salus was overloading. So we needed to go wide. And if you look at the game since it has started, I think Libito has put about 2 balls, very clear cutbacks in the box by playing him, so that you'll be able to push the ball into the space, so that Pirates number 10s, Dlamini, Maswangai, and also Mfukeng can attack the space, because the very dangerous thing in football is the space. So if you create the space, therefore your players are going to be able to attack that ball and attack the space. But if you're playing through the middle and just one route out straight using a center line, then it's easy to man mark, because you don't have a space. Everyone is here, you are congested. But when you play wide, you allow them to open up, to stretch them, and when you create a pocket of spaces where now your winger will just play the ball across and make sure that the defenders are facing their own goalkeeper, which is difficult for every defender to defend that ball when you play a ball and the defenders are facing the goalkeeper. So that's how Paris scored. And you could see even now when Libito played the ball, same ball again, Sevens or Akpe, it was the same thing. It was Akpe who came to their rescue, because defenders couldn't deal with that ball. So if we can just stress them, and because now what I see now is that Umfukeng bampine straight to our left as a left winger, and then Batata Umbata why supporter Ulibito wa right, and then Uchim is the only person now who's playing more central. It's only team. So Umbata is supporting Ulibito that side, and Lamin is inside with Umaswangai playing as a double 10 inside. So that's where they got it correct.
So then, does that answer the question about the second half, that it seems Pirates, besides the tactical changes, it seems Pirates has woken up, it seems Pirates is running a bit more, they're showing a bit more commitment, they're doing a lot more. This is something that Jose has highlighted from them. Good, first half, we're not all the way there, and then second half, that's when we wake up. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I think sometimes the Pirates, they just go to games, with the mentality of saying, let's take it easy, let's grow in the game. Sometimes you don't have to grow in the game, you just have to start the game high. We understand. So when they play this consecutive type of football, say, let's take it slow, but that should be a penalty. I think but color slow, and then they will react after. We are going to correlate 1-0. Very Pirates, it's a big team. You expect them to react, and this is how they should react. Because they know there are a lot of people who are watching them. There are a lot of people who have, trust on them, and so losing 2 games in a row is not a good thing. So they must always, I think, Pirates must have a mentality of saying, let's go early, let's get an early goal as soon as possible. Let's run into them. I grow into game. Let's just start with a high note. Then after scoring, we can then play our normal football of playing slow and then catching them on those spaces that we're going to open up. But now it seems like we start slow and react late.
Okay.
It's a penalty. This should be a penalty. But at the referees.
Hey, mina ngizingeni ngoba I'm behind. Ngizayibona in a minute. Give me a minute. Let me go to Sinje. Sinje, the lemon is twisting Swallows now.
Yeah. Look, I think the main difference here, team is coming off and Johnson is coming in. I think for me, the main difference is that Swallows are no longer intentional with their spaces. They're not intentional with the ball. They're just kicking the ball anywhere it suits. They got a free kick, they just smack it forward. They're not being intentional with the ball, and they're not being intentional with the spaces that they are occupying. And I think Pirates is exploiting that. And I think that's why the lemon twist is actually twisting now, because Swallows, I don't know why, I don't know how, they're just occupying spaces without any intention. And that's why Pirates should be 3-0 up by now. That was not an offside, and that was definitely a penalty. But poor officiating again from our refs, and now we have to accept that, because this could be the difference between Pirates having 3 points and coming back with a point each. As for Swallows, I think their coach needs to be called into question, because I don't know what he said to the players, but they're no longer using the advantage that they had. Sipochaine made 3 mistakes when he's pressured, but they've not even put a pressure on him in the second half again. Why is that? You see, there's a weak link that it's slippery, therefore he's uncomfortable with the ball. And why are they not putting pressure on closing those channels for Pirates? But now they are sitting back thinking that they're going to win this game by 1 point, by a single goal. Come on now. Come on now. I think this is where the experience. I think this is where an experience in terms of coaching comes in terms of you saw the weak link. Why are you not exposing it?
Is there anything to be said about the intensity of Pirates in the second half? Or is it all
I think the reason why there is that is because Swallows Pirates are now seeing those spaces. They are seeing that they are just occupying the spaces without any intention, and now Pirates are actually having the upper hand because Swallows is waiting, it's sitting. They're not playing, they're actually sitting, and now Pirates is not now just enjoying the ball in their feet, they're also enjoying the spaces that they're having the ball in versus the first half. And I think that's why now they're having a bit of a momentum in terms of those waves of attack piling in again and again and again, because Swallows, they're there for the taking. If Pirates doesn't win this game, then seriously Pirates needs to be called into disciplinary committee. And I agree with Malimo Kutso. You see, Mr. OT, when your young brother does something spontaneous and good, the older brother will want to copy. They saw Chiefs doing this green thing. All of a sudden, they decided that we're going to do lemon. You see? But come on now. Hey, this team's from Soweto. But anyway, it's our big brother. We are here to support.
They said it's not green. They said it's pistachio. How?
It's pistachio. All I see is lemon twist. That's all I see now. Pistachio, I must gas lemon twist. That's what is in front of me.
Okay, let me bring it. Dwayne, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
No, I'm okay. Dwayne, what are you seeing in this game?
Okay, listen, man. From what I can see is that Pirates has a lot of good players, but it's just a matter of the coach implementing what has to be done.
Okay.
You see, because most of the time, if you ever noticed, whenever Pirates would be the first team to score, they would struggle throughout the whole game, you understand? But if they playing with regards to catching up, then they perform a bit better compared to the other games in which but they are falling behind and they're trying to recover, you see. So there's a high possibility of them winning this game or drawing or maybe like getting a point because they're coming from the back, you see. Banale pressure, there's something that has to be done, you understand. So that's what I've realized about them. And another thing is, if a Pirates, it's like whenever you give them like a space in between the defense, if the team opens up and they don't close up with defense, it means it's gonna allow them into running in between the gaps, you see.
Okay.
And also, if they're playing a high line, that's whereby Pirates is gonna catch them. If they're playing deep, that's the reason why the coach of Swallows is trying to play its team deep. It's because he's trying to resist giving Pirates the space, you understand, to run. Because they got fast wingers, they got fast attacking players, which makes it more harder for them if the team is sitting back or you understand. So with regards to how Pirates is playing, I feel like they could perform much better. They have better quality compared to Chiefs, even compared to Sundowns. More realistically, because almost every player, when they change and they put that player, the player is so good, you understand. So I feel like it's just a matter of the coach, and this thing of chopping and changing players is not good for the team as a whole, because now you don't really understand who needs to start there and whatsoever. So that's the thing I think they need to fix on. And I wish to see at the end of the season if they're gonna be in the Champions League.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Isn't this strategy then high risk? Because you can't chase every game, and it seems like Pirates players need to be motivated in order to do something. one day, and we've seen before, you will find a team that is going to hurt you when you're unmotivated, or that first half that you guys play, and then second half they're going to come in and you're not going to be able to get the goals. Is this not too risky? Why is this a thing, Go Pirates?
Exactly. I think it's the way in which the coach is. I think he doesn't have the power over the players. You understand? I think it's a matter of the coach emphasizing the fact that he needs players to man up and to take the game to the team, not for them to play whenever they feel like. You understand? So I think it's a matter of how the player implements, the coach implements strategies and everything to the players. The players are exceptional, they're good, but it's just that the matter of mentality wise, physicality, and everything. So if the players they're not there mentally with regards to the coach being strict and everything, it's going to be hard for them. And trust me, that's the same reason why Pirates couldn't make it in the Champions League. You see, they had the quality, but it was just a matter of them being focused, you understand, and the manner of approach in which they approach each and every game, you see. So, pound to pound, whenever they're playing against Sundowns, you notice they play very well because they already feel like there's pressure for them to enforce, you understand. So, even if they do go to CAF, I don't see them going into the quarterfinals or semi-finals because still they don't have that mentality of handling pressure or being focused or taking every chance they get. They only play whenever they're under pressure, whenever they're playing from behind, which is not a good thing because every chance you get, you should use it because it's not guaranteed that you get every chance throughout the whole game. The thing about exactly the thing about Sundowns, even if they don't get much chances in the game, but whatever, even if they get 2 or 3 chances, they'll bury them. That's the thing about them. They're more clinical.
Okay, I want to bring in Malume Kuzo. Malume Kuzo, tell me how the game is going for you.
Mr. Uti. Aye. And sometimes it's like no coach. But we have to be fair. There's an agenda here. There's a straight agenda. Penalty against Cape Town is not given. Penalty against 4 penalties against Chiefs, nothing given.
Offsides.
The penalty against Swallows, still not given. The previous games, Galenan, we accepted the lose graciously, but there was a penalty that was not given against Kukun. Every game, Mr. Oti, against one team. No coincidence, la. If we are asking for coincidence, and yeah, every game this one team this one, and with Manje, we're not vocal about it. If Mr. Uti. Right now we are analyzing which was a Rivero. Hey, what a bad coach. Mara, we can see back to back, like 5 games in a row. Penalty. IB is why. We want to be fair and say it's football. Mara, it can't be football for one team. Why? Oh, Mr. Uti. That should have been a penalty. That should have been a goal. We'll go home and then we will lie to each other and say Rivero is not getting the wins when it's necessary. When the ref, ababambing in yao. Right now, why rely on penalty? Why rely on the ball? Maybe ask why rely on the ball. If you're going to ask why rely on penalties. They are part of the game, man. And you get fouled in the box when you're trying to score. You will never get a penalty for fouling a center. I'm just answering the person who's asking me why rely on penalties. You get penalties when you're in the box, and then why rely on goals? We scored a goal and they say it's offside. Since we're asking smart questions, why rely on goals to win games? Suga. Anyway.
What I wanted to ask you as well, just aside from that, is there anything to this theory that Jose spoke about? Gucci, your team, man, it comes alive. Kari second half, it comes alive when there's in jeopardy.
Yeah, maram fuking na ya suga. La yezayo. Alo mela pencho lo. Alo mela pe. No, akna muntu. After 2
Calm
minutes.
down, Kuto, calm down.
Muntu. We were mara. Amele bam suspend.
I just saw it now.
No, Mr. And then in the someone is gonna come on the platform and say Paris doesn't have a coach. into enje mina yenzeni coach angene nasha amagoli ikhona mara into enje. Let's be fair, Mr. Oti. Now, someone spoke ill of the coach, and I thought that is very unfair, Mr. Oti. It's very unfair to speak ill of the coach when we see a decision anje from Abu Reverie and from Abu Mfukeng. That is unbelievable, Mr. Oti.
They took him off. He's off now.
But keep
Okay.
but yeah, I thank you, Mr. Upumile.
Upumile, but you listen to Maela on.
Akayopali homework. He should have scored.
Let me go to Kolani. Hey! That must be really Paul. Wait, before I play it.
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
Because of football. Kolan, how are you?
Ngimnandi uthi hey ayokhutho laba bafuna ukusibamba ngezandla okhutho la. But I'm glad ukuthi uyayizwa lento ehlale sisho ukuthi if the refs going to make ama mistake neteam yakho consistently ama game elandelana usiyabona manje ukuthi hlale sifila kanjani, and then amanye ama fans azokutshela ukuthi it's part of football. Yeah, so now I do understand ukuthi it's part of football because it's against their team now. But Mr. Oti, it's an easy game for Pirates, Mr. Oti. They make it difficult for them. I mean, first half it should have been 2 goals from the Pirates, and although defensible, it looks they look suspicious with first half. Especially ama players bafana uSmith and Cloak. So but came back second half balungisa, and they were able to identify ama weak point Swallows because in second half iqala nje at the start of second half bebe attack kakhulu left hand side ye Swallows, because babonile ukuthi akukho lutho lapho, and abekho labantu Mr. Oti laba seDosonville abekho. It should have been like 3 goals if officials abe fair, yabo Mr. Oti. So sometimes ngesikhale ama leading reigning champions PSL, and then abantu bazokutshela ukuthi it's part of the game, yabo leyo nto leyo. Sithi siyasho sithi sibanjwe ngeenyawo lapha bese kuthiwa okusalayo.
But then tell me, does it seem as though Pirates has an issue with motivation? Because siyazi Pirates ukuthi njani mayidlala ama-cup, siyazi ukuthi njani Pirates masenikorile nishaya 1-0 or nilita, they come back and they fired up even for a little bit. Ngoba you can even see now they've slowed down a little bit. Ibangwa yini lento man? Mina ngiunderstand ukuthi iPirates yona
No, I think bathatha ama-teams kancane, ama-team like ama-team amancane bawathatha kancane Mr. Oti. Like they take them for granted. Like they only take teams serious amakhulu afana no Sundowns. Nama-team amakhulu anama fan base amakhulu anjengo Kaizer Chiefs, yabo Mr. Oti. So yeah, I think they came to this game knowing ukuthi so 3 points la. Not knowing ukuthi defense yabo is going to be shaky, yabo, because if Neswallows was clinical, maybe like capitalize, he got 2 goals at least in the first half, yabo. So I also think ukuthi Ribeiro is a good coach for them, Mr. Oti. Konita the show of which I disagree with it, ukuthi abana coach labantu, because a great coach will identify ama point a team come second half kubonakala ushintsho, of which kwenzekile kule game when they came back from second half time sibonile Pirates ishintsho ukudlala kwayo, and they were like exposed Swallows got right, and they shy overload nje lapho, of which I'm not sure why bengaqhubekanga ngayo, because they're not doing it much.
Ilento bengifuna ukubuza yona. Is it something that can be coached out? lento yokuthi you play the game and then one of our player command, they switch off, they switch on, they switch off, they switch on. They find something that works, they don't go for it. And I don't want to just make it Pirates. But Gavin Hunt is complaining about the same thing with his team. Kevin Johnson keeps complaining about the same thing with his team.
No, I can also say maybe it's I'm a poor officiating, Mr. Otsi, because if our decisions as against when although usuzowakora wafanele ukunikeza penalty, abanye players ashona phansi, Mr. Otsi, like they lose interest egamini, abanye bayahluthuka and become more aggressive, yabo. So now lento le bad refereeing in effect when it comes to performance of my players, because we as it ngendlela efanayo sonke.
Okay, hey.
But by the look of things, izophela nge-1-1 manje, because the Pirates it seems like they've put their foot off the pedal.
Yeah. Well then, thank you guys. Thank you to the guys that jumped in. Hey, Nashy, because you guys are characters. Pirates almost getting a goal there. I know I'm a minute behind. I'm sorry. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. And you know, guys, I've told you before that Pirates is an emotional team. Very emotional team. Pirates needs things to be going right for them to take advantage. And I don't want to touch the referee one too much because those are all valid points everybody raised. But we only saw this Pirates in the second half. We only see this Pirates in cup games. We only see this Pirates when they're playing Sundowns. We only see this Pirates when they're playing the derby. You know, there has to be some sort of issue first before Sponale Pirates. And even after we've seen the issue, they tend to switch off. Like for now, I think the intensity they were playing with is off now. It's gone. And it can be for many reasons. It could be for the ref. It could be because of a whole bunch of things. But the intensity is gone. And you start to question them. I also want to focus on the Swallows. You see what happens? Guys. Hey, a pass is sometimes the worst thing if you don't time it properly. You cannot park a bus for 90 minutes. You cannot park a bus for 90 minutes. Park a bus to the point where Pirates makes offensive changes and takes off defensive players because they see good and in a threat. You cannot park a bus without having some sort of threat the other way around. Can't, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because this is the rules of football. These are the laws, the unwritten laws of football. The unwritten laws of football say if you don't score, if you don't take your chances, or if you try to defend for 90 minutes, you are going to be punished. In fact, you might even say that Musa Nyatama messed up by changing the defensive structure from the first half. If you saw, they decided that, guys, we're gonna try and make this Patco pass a greyhound. We're gonna try and make this taxi a pass. And he started committing players into different places where they are not dangerous. And I will say this point until. Guys, you have to have a measure of threat attacking the other team. Even if it means that there's only two players that stay up and their only job is to give the defense issues, is to make them think twice. Swallows in the first half, right, looked great because Pirates couldn't afford to take people forward. They were pressuring Chaine, they were going up against the two-man defense and actually giving them problems. The moment that they decided that they're not going to play this game, and the moment they thought we're going to sit back, football gods will punish you. Ask most of the teams that played versus Sundowns. The amount of discipline you need to have in order to see out that pass, they don't have it. They don't have it. So be dangerous the whole game, or you're going to concede. I guess maybe they're happy that they're getting a draw. I don't know, but you're going to concede. It makes no sense to me. No sense at all. It's a bus with flat tires, man. PK, you guys mustn't speak. It's the bus you guys gave to young Africans. Kadala.
I'm being playful.
In terms of the ref, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to everybody. I'm going to repeat that line. The ref is the ref is the ref. They've been poor. They've been bad. Remember Swallows, there was a decision, and I just want to show you, Swallows, there was a decision where the goalkeeper, early in the season, the goalkeeper caught the ball and got pushed into his net and they gave it as a goal. Last minute, they lost the game. I hear you guys, it hurts. We've also had plenty of decisions that should have gone our way, especially versus Sundowns, but it's fine. But it's the nature of the game. We don't have VAR, we don't have all those things. You are going to be punished if these things don't work out. So yeah, unfortunately, it's the league that we are in, guys. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. So you win some, you lose some, guys. You win some, you lose some. I'm just sad that Pirates couldn't keep up that intensity for the whole of the second half. And yes, things happened, but hey, Pirates has turned down the volume again. And who's in charge of the volume? Who's got the remote at Pirates? But can't they just keep it on high the whole game? Because no way. No way. Let's see if Pirates can't get a last-minute goal similar to what Sundowns did in their game. The Pirates, it's 88 minutes. If you're going to commit people forward, commit people forward. How are you playing with structure right now when you should be playing the kitchen sink? Throwing everything you can. Look at the box. Look at the box. A cross is going to come in, right? There's the cross. And it's 3 versus 5. In the dying moments of a game. Pushana bantu, man. If Swallows are equal, they don't want to come back out. So pushana bantu. We have unfinished business with Yanga. We need to teach them a lesson or two. Hey, that pass, man. That pass. The thing about the Younger game is that if the game drags on, if it gets to 60 minutes, 70 minutes, and you guys haven't done anything, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. The pressure's going to switch. Let's see how much Yanga has to lose. If you're playing a team that has nothing to lose and they're happy to be there, it's going to be tough.
Mr. Oti, we're so correct.
I know.
About the benefiter was the Swallows. Ngale goalkeeper being pushed in. They were not victims. They were the ones benefiting.
Oh, Kim Hang, when Hang was the one who pushed. Yes,
They are the
yes,
ones
yes.
who are about Mr. Uti. Even first half, you yourself, you were shocked, gobsmacked when that free kick was not given on the edge of the box. Or the iconic kick, Buffett. I saw your jaw dropped with referee. Ganjani, you yourself. Mr.
No, I'm
Uti,
not saying the refs are good. I'm just saying that
No, I'm just saying
it's becoming live.
there's a pattern, Mr. There's a pattern. And also, those ones of Sundowns must not involve themselves. When they benefited from 13 games straight, it season Sakala. Okay, let me just say 7 for now. Straight. Benefit. Bangazi, if you let Chiga, give me my 7 games. Give me my 7 games. Whereas you're always on top of this Vili. You're only in the middle once, and then the Vili rotates it back to you again. I'll check the Vili, man, Mr. Oti. Good evening. Mr. Oti. At the end of the season, he won't be able to send me with Nyom Kulumela, Mr. Oti. When they're assessing his performance, they will not even ask what happened. They will just say, we wanted the league, under you. Whereas Simbonile, Mr. Oti. This season, Mr. Oti. he tried his best. Pirates tried their best. This 3 point at the office there, they must not record it as 1 point. They must record it as 3 points. And growing up, I used to remember Shama Yama round Mo Mesili. Umfukeng Melebambulalisam round. Goed.
Just before I open for the others, I just want to remind you of a quote.
I benefited and I have no shame.
From a certain coach, but it's fine. Agent. Hey, the refs are making us fight each other, guys.
No, we're not fighting. You know, sometimes people forget this term of benefiting, and that we had no shame. It comes from somewhere because other people were benefiting, and our coach was like, I will benefit, I'll take those benefits. So it was our turn to benefit, and we benefited, and we have no shame, and we want some more benefits. Yeah, but when the tables turned again, we didn't start the benefiting. The benefit started against us, and then we got our round.
But why can't we be shameless and be shameless with our
90s.
benefiting? Why can't we be shameless? Rothman's Cup. Now you guys are saying it's your 10. Why wasn't it our 10? Rothman's Cup.
It started there. You see, the benefiting started there. That's where the benefiting started.
let me be
You guys are the
shameless.
original owners of benefiting. No, we want our Rothman's Cup. Don't remind me that one. We want it, but it's fine. So, but anyways, last time we being accused of GBV. I think GBV also is a thing that occurs on men also. So this is GBV that Abutukutu is doing on the graph. We must call it out. This is GBV.
I'm on the left. You guys, when you go left. Wait, but I'm coming back. I'll come back. You guys are settling scores now.
The thing is, it's a serious conversation that what's happening. I was in Tabi. It's a serious conversation that we need to have is PSL. You know, others were jumping up and down when there was VAR in our game for 2 consecutive games, and people celebrated that, and it was not nice. You know, and it was not nice when Chiefs fans lost the MTN8 because of benefiting. You know, so it's nice when it's happening for you, but it's not nice when it's happening against you. You know. So when it's your time for you to taste the medicine, taste it and take it like a man.
This is all now I'm saying. Let me see.
Mr. Oti was bound to happen. Not every phone in power, no. Now the players are swearing at them. Not every phone in power. Nonsense. Nonsense. Now there's a red card because the player is angry. Firstly, omunye bamnika free kick ushawa ibhola ekhanda. Bathi free kick for Swallows. Omunye udunisela iphare eplay lephare. Not every law Ivan khoza must intervene. Angaphinda reve no. No amxoshe no PSL.
Hey, Joe.
This one must go to the commissioner himself.
I don't know why.
What do you think, Mto, about this game?
I'm
I'm sure it's ended now. I'm still behind. I'm sure it's ended.
Yeah, so you know what? Pirates had the chances second half to bury this game. Unfortunately, some of the decisions today were like shocking. You know, and the sad thing is that for those of us who think VAR is just it's very far from happening with PSL. Apparently, the cost of having VAR per game is about 500,000, $500,000 per game.
And they're saying it's hundreds of billions to install these things, apparently.
Yeah, because it's owned by one company, which is basically in a monopoly with football over VAR, and it's causing the pricing to be that high. And I kind of understand why Bokos would not rush to get there until lento le in terms of the price. But manje, I don't know about team yake busy yadliwa, so will it be so they'll try and find funds in other ways, you know. But going back to the game, I think the Pirates should have won this game easily. They were on top of his the second half. They had so many chances, and it's unfortunate that they didn't take them when they should have. Yeah, so you know what? I think up with Kuto needs therapy just on this game.
Because Because
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
you'll die because of football and referees. No, thank you, Pitso. Let me see, guys. We're wrapping up now. Let me bring in Twain. Quick thoughts on this thing. We're going to speak about it proper tomorrow. What do you think of the game?
Basically, it's the same thing that I did discuss. So these guys actually start performing whenever they feel pressure. Because Bana took underestimates our opponents, and that's not good. Whatever chance you get, you're supposed to bury it. So I think by Leka Loco, and they should work on that. And once they work on that, I think they could be a great team. You see, they could be competing with one of the giants. You see, and yeah, that's about it. And then I'm dying to know who's going to CAF Champions League. I think Stellies are going there, guys. I just hope. Yeah, because you see, they're four points ahead, and I think they have one game in hand, if I'm not mistaken. So, hopefully they're still like a third spot, for the chance they can still jump for it,
Kev Confed. That's where we're all going. Thank you, Twain. Let me bring it up to Tabi. How's the Tabi?
Shut.
How's the Tabi? Gaffy, how's the Tabi? How's the Tabi?
Othi ke a tseba hore TikTok ya recorda ke rata dikhutso bola mara mo forget ke kopa ebe mo mid of the week ata mo forget mo ten of dikhutso today a so rap dikhutso a bona di referee tse tsona di tla just ban ke qala ho tlo halefile.
Hey, you guys.
Jesus. Icon. Diaboya PSN. Yo. I sorry mapagani. Sorry.
Hey, okay, but I was telling
Yo, OT, please go before how dala parents are don't allow to team or my go back to Kutaba Palemotu. Omobe hand save. The body Paganella and Lingala bring that papa. Go and touch like him a Pagania. I tell us down.
Marasutavi. What's that fellow? Give him a Pagane, Mara.
I'm to Alfila today, yo. I show him not damn.
I'm gonna.
Next time we'll throw in a 3 point.
Kitlonka, that part of you laughing. Kitloinka, oh no, but get Sakamoto. Kitloinka get Leona. Hey, I was the American Lamlele Malube Kuzo. Tolani.
Mr.
Hey.
Eyandakazi osinthami. And the street is not safe anymore for intwana umfokeng. Sasa kumele bamtholele i-bodyguard because uKhutso is not happy. Ufuna i-suspension, ufuna ibhenchi. Ayupho is not safe. It's not safe. But back to the game, Mr. Oti. Yeah, it was Pirates' game to lose, and they failed to get 3 points to the game. Although babadlala indima enkulu kuloko, I feel like they were denied 3 points because bekune penalty, bekune legitimate goal. So yeah. I mean, I'm happy, Mr. Oti, ukuthi abantu they know how it feels. Yeah. Njengoba now Mr. Oti happy when we playing against the Pirates, we M10-8 i-final ukuthi we should have been in a final. Yeah. So now I'm very, very happy, Mr. Oti. We denied a goal. And they also denied a penalty, Mr. Oti. So yeah, abantu abalale kahle, Mr. Abuti Khutso, kuzoba right njalo, kuzoba right. I would say ask for ama-advice ku-Mr. OT ukuthi wenze njani ukuthi avuse right namhlanje. Mr. OT, please help Khutso ukuthi what remedies oyisebenzisile izolo kuzoba grand. Sharp chance.
No, Tina, it's just long term. 9 years of disappointment. You can't cry after 9 years. Wipilo, welcome to the show. How are you?
No, I'm good, and you?
No, I'm good. How did you see the game?
I saw it well. Yeah, it was nice. You feel me?
Wait, what do you support saying that it's nice? I want to know first. You must disclose.
Oh, in South Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, I support Chiefs.
Okay, no, now I understand why you're happy. No, it's fine. What did you see from this game?
A soccer match.
Evan. Okay, sharp.
It was nice.
I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna
So that anger that you wanted to beat me with, use it on Wipiro, please.
I'm gonna let agent speak, and then I'm gonna let Malume Kutso close it. You guys.
The thing was, I was threatened to be beaten in front of my wife, in front of the whole nation, and it didn't protect me.
No, man, let him blow up steam. This is why
No,
Malume
but-
Kutso usually doesn't join us middle of the show, middle of the game. We usually see him at the end of the game.
We must start a GoFundMe for Wutukutsu, eh? He needs proper therapy. Eh? Tomorrow's therapy session is not enough. But no, guys, it's not funny. The referee situation is a sad situation, which needs to be addressed. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think it's such a. If you look at this thing, right, where does most of the action happen most of the time? Where the decisions are got wrong, which are game changing, right? It's in the 18 areas, right? Most of the time, most of our refs, I think they get the red cards correct, right? It's only the penalties, the free kicks, like things around the 18 area, right?
Yeah.
If you recall that before VAR, the Europeans introduced the fourth official. That minimized mistakes, you know, so that at least we cry of offsides and stuff like that, not of penalties and of things happening in the box, you know. So I
Yeah.
think maybe it's best that we have a fourth official in the meantime while we're waiting. I mean, not it's the fourth official, not the fourth official. The fifth official, Abutukuzo is a referee. He will know what that person was called behind the penalty. I don't know if you call him, you know. So I think that's a solution that maybe has to be proposed so that we can avoid such kind of situations, you know. At least if you are robbed on an offside, like the robbed on the offside, at least you get the penalty, you know. But otherwise, Abutukuzo threatened me, Mali. Good night, gents.
Hey, sharp, agent. Let me let Malume Kutso. Kwale, man.
Mr. Uti, say. I was in Tabungene one. Ngayehla umoya Mr. Uti. Nale ngoye. Mobuza ukuthi what did you see at the football match? You see that? No, I don't need that. I need and you know what's funny? He asked to be accepted.
Look at the comments. It's in the comments. Sorry, guys. I'll follow. Thank you. Hey, you guys are the ones. Oh, hey guys. Actually, guys, I don't think we have laughed this much on this show, but it's nice not to Not to be crying all the time. Yo, but Pirates fans.
Uthas ye-pirate ngiphakamisa ukuxolisa kakhulu into eyenzekile.
Pirates fans, ngiphakamisa ukuxolisa ngalento eyenzekile, guys. It's 1-1, and there was a lot that's happening. Thank you guys for watching. We'll delve deep into these matches tomorrow. Come to the live show. The show is on at 7 p.m. It's Mondays to Thursday at 7 p.m. Fridays at 12:30 in the afternoon. I also do other content, other football content on my channel. So please support on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook. It's much appreciated. Thank you to Zanele. Let me see. Thank you to Austin Tabi. Thank you to Chiladi and Sbusiso for the gifts and prank calls. Thank you to those who commented. Thank you to Bipila. We watched a soccer match, guys. I'm definitely cutting that one. But anyway, guys, thank you to those that watched on YouTube. I'll see you guys then tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Bye, guys. Yo, hey, guys. Oh, what a